Well-maintained, safe school buildings are essential, and it is the responsibility of the Academy Trusts and local authorities to maintain school buildings and keep them safe. This government carried out a review back in 2014, and we have since completed one of the largest reviews in the UK public sector, reviewing every state school in the country, and we're currently undertaking a further survey. We have allocated over £15 billion since 2015 to improve the condition of school buildings, including £1.8 billion committed for financial year 23-24. And our school rebuilding programme will transform buildings at 500 schools, prioritising those in poor condition and with potential safety issues. I can assure the House that there are no open areas within school buildings where we know of any immediate safety risk, and if the Department is made aware of any dangerous building, immediate action is taken to ensure safety and remediate the situation. But it may interest the Honourable Member that to address the challenges in the school estate, we first needed a true understanding of their condition, which is why it's so disappointing that over the 13 years of the last Labour government, including when the Honourable Member was serving as Minister for Schools, there was not a single comprehensive review of the condition of the school estate in the whole 13 years. So we've got a lot of work, but we now have full data. We provide schools and teachers with information and guidance to enable strong safeguarding in our schools and colleges. Our Keeping Children Safe in Education guidance and our Searching, Screening and Confiscation guidance, updated in light of recent events involving Child Q, support schools to create a safe environment for children. We are undertaking a review of RSHE guidance in our schools, and I have also asked the Department to look at wider settings as well as part of that. My department is helping schools to develop effective approaches to mental health by offering senior mental health lead training. More than half of all our state schools and colleges have received this training grant since September 2021. To give children more access to support, we're increasing the number of mental health support teams from 287 in 2022 to 423, growing to 500 teams in 2024. I recently visited St Wilfrid's Catholic School in Crawley, where I saw the fantastic work the school and West Sussex mental health support team do, offering one-to-one support and group sessions for pupils who are struggling to prepare for their next steps. Many of us and our families have been struck by the tragic loss of loved ones to suicide, and we must work together to support young people's mental health and prevent suicide. A new suicide prevention strategy will be published this year, and we're working closely with the Department of Health and Social Care to ensure that this drives progress on reducing youth suicides and helping children access the support they need. The lifelong learning entitlement will ensure everyone has access to opportunities to upskill and reskill to progress in their careers. We have led a huge raft of reforms to the skills system since 2016 to deliver on this ambition, building on the reviews led by Professor Alison Wolfe, Lord Sainsbury and Sir Philip Auger and others. Over this time, we've worked with over 5,000 employers to deliver apprenticeships backed by the landmark £2.7 billion apprenticeship levy. The £3.8 billion we're investing over this Parliament will support more people to benefit from apprenticeships, skills boot camps, T-levels, free courses for jobs, new returnerships, and deliver our flagship institutes of technology. The lifelong loan entitlement will radically transform opportunities for people, whether it's a nurse I met outside my local hospital in Chichester who retrained, having worked for years as domiciliary, or thousands of people like me who look for a change in career later in life have used the apprenticeship system. But now all providers registered with the OFS will have the opportunity to deliver LLE-funded courses, which will initially focus on higher technical qualifications, helping address skills gaps to support learners into jobs where employers have need, and the LLE will be introduced from academic year 2025-26. Well, I think the Honourable Lady may have some different figures, because 5.4 million people alone have been trained as apprentices, and that's about half of them have been adults. But we have done a lot to reform our skills system, working with 5,000 employers to make sure that business and education meet. And so we're very happy with the reforms that we're making. We think they'll offer a lot more opportunity for lifelong learning to support adults with the skills they need. And I are passionate about apprenticeships and are promoting this excellent route into a career through our apprenticeship support and knowledge programme in schools, our Career Starter Apprenticeships campaign, and as also mentioned by my Right Honourable friend, we're also working with UCAS so that people can search and apply for apprenticeships alongside degrees, creating a one-stop shop for young people. This morning I was visiting the London Screen Academy with the Prime Minister, where he set out his vision for all young people to study maths until the age of 18. We have set out the next step towards making this a reality and delivering a truly transformational change for the economy and society. As the PM made clear earlier today, this is not about requiring every young person to study A-level maths. Instead, it's about ensuring that all young people have the skills they need to succeed in a broad range of industries, the life skills to confront the challenges we all face, from getting the best deal at a supermarket to taking out credit or applying for a mortgage as well. To help us get it right, we're assembling an expert advisory group to advise the Prime Minister and I on what a best-in-class modern maths offer for 16 to 18-year-olds look like, and we'll draw on that updated research to help us learn from the race ahead of our international competitors. Ruth Perry's death was a terrible tragedy, and my deepest sympathies are with her family, her friends and the whole school community. And a shocking event like this will inevitably raise questions about inspection practice, which is understandable. But safeguarding of pupils is also vitally important, and I know that the HMCI has listened to concerns from school leaders about the way safeguarding is inspected and is reviewing the approach as part of ongoing evaluation and development, and I do welcome this. The Right Honourable Lady, I think, stood on a manifesto to abolish Ofsted in 2019 and has now said she'd remove grading of schools. I also have a quote by Sir Michael Wilshaw, the former Chief Inspector, who said, "This risks lowering standards in schools and is a distraction." Mr Speaker, I would go further. This shows that Labour is happy to prioritise the asks of teaching unions over raising standards and safeguarding our children. Well, I would like to pay tribute to all of our dedicated teachers. I think all of us across this House think that we would all agree that you cannot have a world-class education system without world-class teachers, and I'm very, very committed to making sure that we recruit and we retain the best teachers. Obviously, we have spoken intensive talks with the unions, and we did offer a one-off payment of £1,000 and an average of 4.5% for the period September 23 to 24, when inflation is expected to be way below 2%. It is really disappointing that they have rejected this offer. It is disappointing that they also claim it was not fully funded or affordable to schools, because we have confirmed that it is, and the Institute for Fiscal Studies has confirmed that as well.